Let me introduce myself. Myself, Anusha. I'm having almost 12 plus years of real-time experience. Right now, I'm working in one of the product-based company, working as a test architect and test lead. Okay. And coming to my training experience team, I'm just giving Tosca trainings around the 2020 onwards. The year of 2020, I started giving Tosca training. So far, I completed a lot of Tosca batches. But all the trainings are just given earlier only on Tosca on-prem, right? So this cloud is comes newly in the Tosca, but on-prem classes. So how many of you have learned Tosca with me and got job opportunities? Could you please raise your hands? Am I audible? Is anyone there, my previous students who are already working? Yeah, I just saw one.
Madam, this is Yuvraj. I
Yes, sir.
just responded.
Okay, just
Hello.
respond in the chat, guys. Okay. I think a lot of people are there, right? We just want to avoid background noises. If you have any kind of questions or anything, just raise your hands or just respond in the chat. Okay. Ram is my previous student. I understand. Ram, you already working in product-based company, right? Yes. Me also, me also. Yes, guys. Oh, I'm just giving Tosca trainings around 2020 onwards. Okay. A lot of my students already learned Tosca with me and they understand some core concepts and somewhat of advanced concepts. And even they are working in some of the MNC companies, level 3, level 5 companies, and product based companies also. Okay. I'm just good to hear, and even I'm very happy with their success stories as well. Okay. So now I'm just taking an initiation to transition your careers towards advanced technology that is a Tosca Cloud. So almost you all have a knowledge on Tosca Cloud and Tosca on-prem. But now just take initiation to take understanding of the cloud features because the entire market it is going through AI features, okay? Like agentic AI, MCPs, all these things are doing our work. But here what has happened, Tricentis team also they released AI features to the market, but those AI features it's only available in a Tosca cloud. It's only available in Tosca cloud right now, fully available in Tosca cloud, but not on-prem. Okay. But before going to the Tosca Cloud, Tosca On-Prem, let me give a basic intro about Tricentis. Tricentis is one of the product-based company team. They release the software quality-related applications like Tosca, Tosca Cloud, Neo, Qtest, some kind of test management tools also. So one of the product, it is a Tosca, and this is the on-prem. On-prem is nothing but some differences are there. We require local installation of the file. Now, they release same on-prem features implemented into the cloud. That is a software as a service, SaaS application. Simply, we can call it as a cloud application. You no need to worry about installations and all, nothing. Coming back to here, there is no coding. There is no coding. So if you are fear about a coding language to learn, no need to worry, guys. Tosca is very flexible to work with the cloud, and there is no coding language here. So what are the comfortable zone you have in Commander like Tosca on-prem? The same thing it is there in the cloud as well. But here we have a flexibility to generate the automated test case with the help of agentic AI and Vision AI and MCP servers. And recently they launched AI workspace also. You give the business flow, that's it. It automatically create the entire flow structure. No need to worry. We'll discuss all these points one by one in detail with the presentation. Clear? So how many of you already have a Tosca background, guys? Could you please raise your hands? So,
Yeah, I have a Tosca SAP and Tosca Salesforce.
so you already working in Tosca SAP and Tosca Salesforce, right? Great, great.
Yeah, Tosca, Neoload also I worked on that. Yeah,
Great.
thank you.
Thank you. So the thing is here, most of the people who are already worked on Tosca, they know very well about this Tosca cloud. Even they can able to understand easily within 1 or 2 weeks of sessions. Okay. So let me understand all the features about Tosca cloud first. Later, I'll show you practically in my system, and the license activations and all we'll discuss in detail. Okay. I just prepared very small and tiny presentation, guys. Please bear with me this presentation. Listen carefully what features it is there in this presentation, and we can see those features in a practically also. Okay. Now, so especially I mentioned here Tosca Cloud MCP Agentic AI training. So majorly right now I'm focusing with these features only, because you know what happened recently. I just got one client, they're just asking Tosca Cloud LLMs with MCP configuration. They don't want to work a hard way like scanning module, test case development, execution. They don't want these features. They want to focus. If the tester gives the prompt, Tosca agentic must understand that workflow and then generate the test case. MCP, it takes the charge to run the test case and result the test cases. That's it. So now, I think not fully implemented in the market. Most, I think, recently started, guys, like bench companies also working with the Tosca Cloud, and most of the client product-based companies, even the Bank of America is also started working with the Tosca Cloud, and Coca-Cola is also started working with the cloud. So most of the all product-based companies, it's already started, and even they are migrating to the cloud. Okay. And you can see nowadays in the job descriptions also, they are mentioning Tosca Cloud in the job description also. This is the initial stage. If you learn Tosca Cloud right now, if you learn Tosca Cloud right now, so that would be very advantage for you. So if you want to transition your career into another company with higher packages, this will help you more, guys. Even the Tricentis team is added for the certification also, this Tosca Cloud with the badge certificate. Okay. Now, just come here. Why Tosca Cloud? So the differences between Tosca Cloud and on-prem applications. So what applications we are going to automate, the job market, who can learn, and how to give the prompts and all we'll discuss in detail. This is the agenda, guys. Now, Tosca Cloud is a zero footprint execution. So this one is running in the Tosca hosted infrastructure. This Tricent is hosted infrastructure. It is there in Azure platform, guys. So you no need to install anything in your local system. Everything it is available in the cloud. Your job is here. Just log into the system, enter your credentials, and start working in a cloud pointer. That's it. And we don't need to spend much time here for the upgrading of the Tosca versions. Everything it has done by the Tricentis team itself only. Okay. And you can access this cloud version anywhere in your system. Okay. Because it is a cloud, you don't need to bother about the same laptop, same workspace, same project. So here you can simply work with anywhere you can access, because it is a cloud application. And total cost is also very lower compared to the Tosca on-prem also. and elastic grid execution, agentic AIs, everything is included in this Tosca Cloud. Now, I'm just going with the slide by slide. What is the major difference between this on-prem and Tosca Cloud? So when I'm giving trainings on Tosca, like last 3 to 4 months onwards, I'm just focusing majorly on these two differences. Because I just started looking for opportunities for the one of the product-based companies team. They just asked me Tosca Cloud experience and knowledge. Okay. So at the time of asking Tosca Cloud and experience knowledge, I know Tosca Cloud and even we already implemented, I just explained to them. Later, I got the opportunity with the company. That was the most important thing must you guys add into your profile to get more opportunities in a product-based companies, guys. Okay. So the differences observed here. To work with the Tosca on-prem, we required manual license server setup. But here, you no need to worry about anything. It automatically hosted in the software as a SaaS services. And Tosca on-prem is nothing but Tosca Commander. How many of you are aware Tosca Commander? Could you please ping me in the chat? How many of you are aware Tosca Commander? Tosca Commander? Yes. Guys, Tosca Commander is one of the desktop-based application. We required installations. Yes, team. Yes, yes. I can see a lot of yeses. Thank you so much for your interaction, team. Now, but Tosca Cloud point of view, you no need to worry about the commander and all. Okay, the entire thing it is hosted in the cloud. Your job is here. Just open the browser, open the URL, and access this entire infrastructure in the cloud. Same commander infrastructure you are just accessing in the cloud. That is the difference here. Okay. So hardware execution capacity, elastic demand, and manual upgrade cycles is required for on-prem. Here it is not required. And there is no support team, native support for AI. So how many of you work Vision AI in the Commander? Tell me. How many of you work with a Vision AI using Tosca Commander? Tosca Commander, real-time experience. Vision AI. So to work with a Vision AI in the Tosca Commander, we required separate organization related license approval, right? Yes. So there is no specific, whenever you are trying to utilizing one license, some of the license, they have this Vision AI feature, some license, they don't have Vision AI. What are the package it is included with the Vision AI, then only we can pick that package, then only you guys able to access in the Commander. But coming to cloud, you no need to worry for that. So automatically this Vision AI feature, it is available here. You can use this cloud feature in your Commander also. I'll show you the integrations also, everything. And infrastructure maintenance, everything is overhead in on-prem, but cloud level, everything is taken care by Tricentis company itself only. That is the major advantages, guys. Okay, next. So what applications we can automate using Tosca Cloud? So even Tosca, what are the way it is supporting to automate a different kind of applications? The similar way Tosca Cloud is also supporting it. Okay. You can automate these applications like SAP. So Tosca Cloud is very flexible for SAP Fiori and S4HANA. And web applications, mobile applications, Oracle-based applications, Salesforce, mainframes, PuTTY, terminals, PDF scanning. So cloud is also very flexible to automate all these kind of applications. Yes. So when it is introduced, I'll discuss with you. This one is introduced, but not all the features are comes to the picture. I think last 1 year onwards, these MCPs and all, it comes to the picture. And even they are implementing slowly, version by version, some of the features in the cloud, guys. Okay. Now coming to the MCP and agentic AI team. So what is MCP? MCP is nothing but model context protocol. So let me give an example what exactly MCPs do. So how many of you aware LLMs? Large language models, LLMs. Maybe terminology seems very new, but you know, guys, what is these LLMs? LLMs is nothing but large language models. Those are chat GPTs. Do you have any idea or any experience or any knowledge on these LLMs? Claude, Perplexity. So these all are the LLMs too. Like Gemini, we have a lot of LLMs here. In a market, these all are the LLMs. So what exactly the job these are doing? If you give prompt, it give the response. Yes or no? If you give prompt, it give the response. Correct? How many of you have knowledge on these ChatGPTs, Claude, and Perplexity, GitHub Copilot? Could you please ping in the chat? Yes. So understand one thing very clearly, team. What exactly these LLMs are doing? If you're asking something, it is giving a reply back to us. If you ask where exactly Charminar is located, it give a response like the Charminar is located in a Hyderabad, so and so location and understand. Okay. But you ask these LLMs develop one particular application. Then what these LLMs do? These LLMs generates the code. So which language you mentioned, based on that, it generates the code. But are you guys anywhere observe like execution of the code using LLMs? Is it possible? Executing code using LLMs. Ping me in the chat. Is anyone aware? No. So understand one point here. This LLM's job is here. What are the requests you just given to them? It give response. That's it. So if you want to run the test cases, or if you want actually as a human, if you want to interact with the if you want to interact with the browsers to run actually the code which is built and to give response back to us, then use here MCPs. MCP is a model context protocols team. Here three categories are there: MCP developer, MCP server, MCP different sections are there. What exactly these things are doing? MCP server is completely open source tool which is released by the Cloud company. The Cloud is released this MCP server. So enter all the AI tools are using these MCPs to interact with the browsers to run the scenarios to get the result. So now you understand what is the difference between these MCPs and LLS, why MCPs are comes to the picture. Team, let me repeat one more time. Okay. Basically, LLMs are there like ChatGPT or Cloud Code or Perplexity. These all are the LLMs. The terminology you can see LLM. LLM is nothing but large language models. Okay. What exactly the job of these LLMs? If you give some prompt here, based on the prompt, it responds back to you. Okay. If I ask ChatGPT, the Charminar. So where exactly the Charminar is located. So once I given this prompt to the ChatGPT, the ChatGPT is respond back to me stating like Charminar is located in a Hyderabad. So once a location and information. Only it is giving the information. If I ask these LLMs to build a application for a reply message. I just want to create one application to reply message. I just given my business requirements and all. Only it generates the code. It generate a code which language you mentioned. But these LLMs only generates the code. These LLMs only generate the code or give a response back to us. What are the structure you mentioned? Based on that, it respond back to us. But these LLMs cannot interact with the browsers. These LLMs cannot interact with our live system browsers. In my system, these LLMs can run the scenario. These LLMs can produce the result. That is not possible. That is the reason this MCP comes to the picture. Team clear? All of you? So these MCP server comes
Sorry
to
to
the
interrupt,
picture.
ma'am. So is MCP open server or?
Open server only.
Okay.
MCP is open server only. So the API is there. So every company is taking this MCP open server API and they are adding their respective categories in that MCPs to utilize the features, the respective customer category point of view. If you see any kind of application nowadays, everyone is working with a MCPs. Actual workflow is here, team. Very simple. Very simple workflow is. Maybe we are here. Please keep in note.
Anisha,
So see here, team. Let me give a clarity. Okay. I am here. Okay. What I did, I just opened the Cloud Code or a GitHub Copilot. I just open some kind of LLMs here. Here, I just give the prompt. Once I give the prompt, it generate the code. Code is generated. What are the code I'm expecting? The entire code is generated. Now, I don't want to run this code manually. What I'll do, I'll ask within the prompt itself, I'll mention take MCP as a reference and run the code. Okay. Once the run is done and produce the result. If you want to run the code until it pass, you can give the prompt accordingly. Then it run the code until it pass the scenario. This is the flow the companies are doing right now. So here some manual efforts are reducing, guys. You no need to spend much time to run and analyze the situations. Okay. All the doubts I'll take in the last. Okay. Now, so this is a model-based context protocol.
question.
As an open and standardized framework.
One question. How MCP use in the context of Tosca if you are not considering
Yes.
coding?
To work with the Tosca with MCP, we required editor files, either Visual Studio, Cursor, or Cloud Code. Okay. We can integrate the code in their IDEs and then we can give the prompt. Then it interact to the browser, run the scenarios which is there in our Tosca Cloud. I'll show you that. Okay. Don't
Anisha,
worry.
one question.
Thank you.
One more question, Anisha. With Tosca Cloud, you have only agentic AI, right? It will be not with MCP, right? Integration, I'm asking.
MCP integration is also there, guys.
Okay.
MCP integration is there. So maybe that is what most of the people, they know agentic it is there in Tosca, but they don't know MCP. MCP is also released recently. Okay. So we can, to utilize the MCP, we require some IDEs in our system, either Visual Studio or Cursor Code or Cloud Code. We just upgrade MCP configuration, which is related to cloud there.
Okay.
I can show you everything in practically, okay?
Okay. No. My question is that usually it will be in the agentic AI along with cloud. I heard that, but I don't know the MCP thing. No problem,
Yes.
Anisha. Thank you.
MCP is also
That's
comes to the picture now. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so let me complete the presentation. I'll show you how Tosca Cloud look likes and all. Okay. So see here, this is a agentic. Anyway, Tosca agentic, most of the people are already aware, right? So in Tosca agentic, you know, if you give some scenario, it give the response back to you. It is only Tosca agentic I'm just talking here. Okay. What exactly this agentic do? It give explanation of your test cases. It generate the test case based on your prompt. So it give some kind of query languages. You can ask any questions which is related to the Tosca pointer. But now, to work with this agentic in Commander, is that possible? Let me show you in my system. I already have Tosca in my system. It's already installed. I'm just opening. Just be with me. I'll show you. So the Commander is opened here. You can see. Let me show you. This is the on-prem, guys. As I mentioned, this is the on-prem. In this on-prem application, if you see here clearly, the Trisent is Tosca. I'll just want to show you. So in Tosca latest two versions, one new tab is added here. That is the add-on tab. In this add-on tab, you can see Agentic. Basically here you can see Copilot option. I just installed in my system as Agentic. You can able to see that. If you open Agentic here, we required a tenant name here. Everyone able to see the tenant name? Yes. Yes. So what is mean by tenant name? Tenant name is nothing but the cloud URL name. Tenant name is nothing but it is a cloud URL. So to work even in the commander, I mean even in a on-prem also, if you want to work with agentic, we require cloud. Without cloud, even you cannot able to access these features in your commander. That is the integration that Tricentis team is created. Clear? Let me complete this presentation, team. So initially, what exactly we used to do? We can write the code here. Like we can simply give the prompt. Based on your prompt, your agentic AI translator generate the automated test case work folder structure along with the test case development. And then it test review and adjustment module Tosca Cloud Commander if needed and run the test and view the results. Here, team, you are here. Within your prompt, you have to mention very clearly you are here and you just given prompt. It generate the test case using agentic and it run the test case using MCP. So agentic is only to build the test case, develop the test case. It takes the agentic. So here to develop the test case, it takes the agentic AI. To run the test case, it takes the MCP server. And finally, you can see the review of your results. This is the workflow team. Okay. Now, so here major components of Tosca Cloud, Cloud Commander. So in the Commander, here also the terminology is same, but the terminology is little bit changed, Cloud Commander. Here you can create the modules, test cases, execution. Here there is no execution concept, only the playlist concept are there. So some differences are there. And E2G. E2G is nothing but one of the headless execution mode. Run your on-prem test cases directly in the cloud and run your cloud-related test cases within the cloud platform. To do that, we just go with elastic execution grid option. And the test data services. In Tosca Cloud, we have different types of ways to prepare the data and access the data. Those ways are here. Excel data it will take, CSV data, and then JSON data. This is one category. Another category is here, business flow. If you mention your business flow, I mean the flow of your test case, based on your business flow, it generate the test data and it execute. Last one is test sheet. You know TCD concept, right? The TCD concept is also comes to the picture. These all are the three different categories which is available in the Tosca Cloud. Preparation of the test data, access the test data. Okay. Now, team, this MCP server, it is available in Tosca Cloud and Tosca Neoload and Tosca other platforms also. MCP is right now, it is available. It is standardized protocol connecting to the AI assistants to run the scenarios. Only for the execution purpose, produce the result. That's it. And report analysis team. That's it. So if you see here, the job market salaries in a USD, I just mentioned demand in the Tosca skill. Already, you know, the most of the companies, they are looking for the Tosca people who are having a knowledge. Guys, let me give one clarity here. If you are learning Tosca, what is what, that won't give any value to your skill set. Okay. You have to learn Tosca in depth with all the technical challenges, resolve knowledge. Okay, must you have to gain a knowledge which is related to, if any challenge is given to you, must you have to solve that particular challenge. That kind of stuff only, and that kind of people only get into the best job opportunities. Okay. And even this is not a codeless tool. This is not a code related tool, very simple tool. But to work with this particular tool also, make sure you have to do practice every day. Then only you understand something which is related to cloud point of view. Clear? Nowadays, what is happening, you know, team, the Tricentis team is majorly focusing on enterprise applications. Enterprise applications is nothing but SAPs, Salesforce, Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics, so this kind of things, or enterprise application, ERP applications. So majorly Tricentis is giving priority to these kind of applications. So because these ERP applications are occupied to the market around 60 to 50% of market, it is holded on these ERP tools only. Okay. So that is the reason everywhere they're just mentioning this cloud is very flexible to SAP, Salesforce, and then other categories. Now, this is the salaries point of view. And who can learn? Everyone is welcome to learn Tosca Cloud team. If the person has a knowledge on testing on Tosca Commander, that would be advantage. If you don't have knowledge on Commander, make sure to learn fast Tosca on-prem and then go to the cloud. You are able to understand easily, okay? Without having a knowledge on the Tosca Commander or a Tosca on-prem, you can directly learn cloud also, but you have to spend some more time to do practice every day, okay? That's it for the presentation, guys. Any questions? Could you please raise your hands? I can take it to a question here. At least one or two questions. Then we can go into the live.
Hi, Anusha. So since you have mentioned regarding the Tosca Cloud, I was currently working with one of the physical device mobile automation. So definitely, if we are not using any on-premise, then mobile automation with the physical device will not support it, right?
It will support. We have a launcher in the Tosca Cloud, okay? That will connect to the mobile device to work in a cloud level. Let me show you that, okay? So let me show you completely cloud thing. Yeah. So nic.my.tricentis.com, this is one of the cloud URL. Right now, I just activated and I prepared this one. If you see here, this is the cloud. Each cloud, they are not providing a free of costing. So the license trial period is there. This license trial period, it ends with a 14 days. Okay, only 14 days of trial period. You don't need to worry if you are done with the 14 days, I'll give you one more 14 days. That means we can extend these 14 days, additionally 3 days. Seems you guys can get at least 1 month of Tosca Cloud access from me. Okay. Now, To work with the Tosca Cloud, this is the on-prem. On-prem is not mandatory here, but if you want to do some kind of integrations on-prem to cloud, you can must install on-prem in your system. Okay. So let me show you here. This is the home page team, and these all are the workspaces. Default is the default workspace, sample workspace. If you want to see all the workspaces, go here. For practice purpose, what I'll do, I'll just create one enterprise workspace here. Each person must create one project folder in your system and do practice. I can see each and every person what practical sessions you guys are doing every day. Okay. And next thing is here, Tim. The Tosca is having some kind of integrations. Let me show you the integrations part. We can integrate with the E2G. E2G is nothing but it is elastic grid execution. Maybe some of the people already heard in interviews E2G experience. It is nothing but running your local Tosca command test cases on the cloud agents. Okay. Next, agentic test automation. This agentic test automation, they are going to give almost 2000 credits team. So if your prompts credits or exceed, you will not get, there is no extension here. Again, we have to activate the trial license for the another account, do practice on that. No need to worry. I'll just check with these areas and I'll give you accurate credit points to you. Just do practice with the agentic test. Okay. Now Qtest integration. Everyone able to see here MCP server integration? MCP server integration. Connect MCP compatible AI assistant to cloud tenant. Cloud tenant is nothing but this is the cloud. Here my tenant name is NIC. NIC is my tenant name. Okay. To integrate commander to cloud, use tenant name here. Clear? So, and nowadays, I think recently the Tricentis team is introduced Tosca, SAP Cloud ALM integration also. So, as I mentioned, the Tricentis team is majorly focusing with the enterprise ERP application projects only. They are providing very flexibility to them. So, because they have some mutual communication and mutual understanding, like what I can say, they're just partner with the SAP system team. So they're providing free of cost earlier, like TTA version. How many of you have a knowledge on TTA? TTA team. Is anyone work with the TTA version, Tosca TTA version? Could you please raise your hands? Yeah. TTA is a free of cost for the team members like SAP teams, SAP with Tosca TTA and Salesforce TTA, Tricentis Test Accelerator. Those are free of cost for their respective partners. Okay. And even recently, this SAP integration part is also added. To work with the SAP server, like MCP server, we required integration. Are you guys able to see? The code is generated. But no need to worry. This is not like you are going to build a code for that. You just want to update these settings in your local LLMs level, like Visual Studio or Claude or Cursor. IDs are required to set up this MCP integration services. Okay.
Yeah, hi Anusha. Quick question on this MCP server.
Yeah.
So, see, most of the companies they will not accept this MCPs, whatever we can. Is the Tosca MCP to use it, or I have to take it from the Preter or any other like Azure OpenAI, or like we have the Claude. So, how this can be useful in the Tosca MCP server?
So Tosca recently introduced one of the AI workspace. Okay. In this AI workspace, they already integrated complete workflows, enterprise level workspace to maintain all the AI related workflows, business workflows. Okay. Your job is here, just open your AI workspace, just mention the prompt. You no need to do any additional stuff. It automatically create a recommended folder structure in your test case and it create the modules, it build the test case and later it run the scenario, it give result back to you. The MCP is completely comes to the picture for the interacting with the real browsers to run the scenarios. Okay, so nowadays, as you mentioned, maybe most of the companies are not adapted this MCP right now. So, but going forward, definitely they are going to adapt these MCPs. It is not a brain, guys. It is kind of interface between the LLMs and the tester. Okay.
The challenge is here, like the convey to the management to use these
Yes.
MCPs. That's one of the challenge which we are facing here, because they are not allowing based on the security and all other things. So there is another part when we are going to use it the cloud.
Yeah, that is the reason, what happened recently. That recently Trim is introduced AI workspace. That is completely different. It's not related to cloud. It is not related to Commander. Okay. So this AI workspace is completely connected to the cloud. Okay. And even security also they are providing. If the clients are willing to go with this, that would be easy for them. Utilize the features of this AI. It is not related to Tosca, guys. This workspace is completely applicable for all kind of applications like developers, testers, everyone can use this one.
Sure.
Okay.
And I have a couple of other things.
We
Offline,
can
I can
discuss in
connect.
a end of the
Sure.
session. Okay. So team, coming to my work, the explanation, the learning session we are going to do in this Tosca cloud level, initial 1 week, we can understand, at least to run some scenarios in the cloud or agentic, we require some basic knowledge here, right? Here we can prepare the test data. I mentioned, right, 3 categories are test data, business flows, and test sheet. This is the data preparation. This is the creation of the test cases, MCP servers, reusable block, recovery scenarios, test case, templates, everything you can see here. So go to the module section, creation of the module and all. Everything is quite common team. Okay. Here you can create your workspace. I'm just creating new workspace. Just rename this one. Tosca Cloud 9 AM batch. Just so in this workspace level, just create one more folder which is with a name as modules, test cases, executions, and create the modules accordingly. At the time of scanning the module, here itself you can choose the all options. Are you able to see? Someone has asked me like how to work with a mobile based. If you choose mobile application, it starts with a launcher like Xscan window only. How Xscan window is working. The similar way this launcher is also working team. So it interact with your real browsers, native applications, which is there in your local system. Okay. So the scanning mechanism, identification mechanism, everything is common here. You don't need to worry. And then come back here, create one playlist. These all are the execution modes. These all are the agents like running your test cases either in a cloud or team agents or cloud agents or personal agents. Agent is nothing but make a note that is a system, laptop. Okay. And reports we can generate. Configurations is nothing but these are something which is related to TCP's parameters. You can create all the TCP's parameters in one location. This is automatically applicable for all of your test cases. If you want, you can utilize, otherwise not required. This is a API related test case system. As part of this automation, I mean, this particular training, this training duration is almost 25 days team. These 25 days, first 1 week, we are understand all the basic and core concepts. Basic and core concepts like only flows only I'll discuss. It's not like module creation or 1 day test case creation 1 day. Okay. So the entire flows I'll discuss. The first day I'll take one test case flow, creation of the module and test case execution and playlist run. Second day, I'll just prepare the data into TCD, then run the scenario. Third day, TDS. Fourth day, these things. So once you understand all these end-to-end flows, then we can integrate this one with the CI/CD tools. CI/CD tools means integration part we can discuss, like Tosca on-prem to Tosca Cloud integration. Then go to the Agentic AI. So what are the features we have in Agentic? You can able to utilize that, like a creation of the test case. Just give the prompt, it automatically create the test case based on your instructions. And to run the test case, what are the test cases it is generated at agentic level? Just run the test cases using MCPs. And work with a Vision AI scanning also. If you have any different applications to work with a Vision AI, that Vision AI scanning is also, it is there. Once we done all these things, Tim, the runs I can tell you, like E2G runs, how to do the E2G runs and Tosca server setups and all, and a TDS data point of view to handle some kind of challenges like drop down challenges and the tables concept challenges we can discuss. And if possible, I'll just drop the mail to the Tricentis team to get the Tricentis AI workspace. Okay. If you add this particular skill in your resume team, that would be very awesome resume in the market. Definitely you'll get immediate opportunities because it is recently released. Okay. This is the complete flow team we are going to discuss for this 2 to 3 weeks.
Anusha, can we see one of the any scanning, like which is end-to-end
Ah.
running, any demo web shop or something vehicle insurance site?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thanks.
Let me go to the Agentic AI.
Nisha, will you also teach the integration with Qtest or the Azure DevOps?
To test integration and Azure. If possible, I can show you team. Okay. But SAP
Today, I mean,
Cloud
in the
ALM
training.
is there, right? Today it's not possible. Okay.
Yeah.
So the SAP ALM integration, I can at least suggest you. So let me come here. This is the Tosca Agentic Test Automation. AI assistant ready to help you find, understand, optimize the test assets and natural language. Okay, natural language is number generated test case. At the time of generating a test case, you can take the engine, which engine you want, like T-box engine or Vision AI engine. So most of the times, this T-box engine is specifically related to SAP Fiori's GUI, Salesforce, and web applications. The Vision AI, most of the cases they added for the SAP Fiori applications. Okay. And now I'm just choosing T-box here, team, continue. So here you have to open the links and associated with the apps. Open. So initial setup, it is doing like launcher setup and launching mapping to the cloud setups.
Anusha, SAP ALM integration.
SAP?
SAP integration.
ALM integration, SAP ALM integration, right? You're asking me.
Yeah.
I'm just planning to discuss that also because
Okay.
ALM.
May I know that exactly for?
Hmm?
What purpose it is being used?
Could you please comment in the chat? Your voice is breaking for me. So sorry.
No. What is the purpose of having the SAP ALM integration?
It's a test management tool, na? To track the
Okay.
test cases and everything. So the SAP integrations, it always give, if you create any event or executable files in your SAP ALM level, then automatically those are integrated with Tosca Cloud. Okay.
Okay.
Lifecycle management team. 1 second. Launcher is up to date. To work with SAP Cloud, we required a launcher, guys. Okay. This launcher will do a setup and it try to run the things from the scratch, creation of the test cases and all everything. So once the launcher is opened, and just open the URL, which URL you want, and later on, this is the cloud, not this one. Just let me open the cloud URL again. So to give a demo on the example, it might take some time, but just be with me. I'll try to show you, okay? I'm just generating the test case. Continue. So this launcher is opening team. This is the launcher setup. So launcher is required to do installation in your system, and even the prerequisites here, Chrome extensions and Microsoft Edge extension is required, and launcher installation is also required to work with the Tosca Cloud. Okay. So it is trying to establish the connection. Once it is established, we can give the prompt, then it runs the scenario. So agent is set up, and next window I can generate the test case for your team. Select the window. So, but there is no windows here. Refresh.
Just sorry to interrupt you. This is Balakrishna here. So I have worked with the TTA and the cloud previously in the previous versions. So the thing is, we need to open the application. When we work with the Tosca command, directly we can open any application giving the particular URL or defining the browsers, right?
Yeah, I'm just opening to do that. So initially the launcher setup is not done now.
I mean, what I'm asking is like, is there any way like we can define the URL directly?
Yeah, directly can
Yeah.
give, but the launcher is there. So here, understand one thing, Tosca is nothing but it's not a coding tool, okay? If it is a coding tool, when you give URL, when you give something, it automatically generate the code based on the visual clues. But here, must you have to connect, download the launcher in your system and open the window backend level and give the prompt. Just open the window and give the prompt. Accordingly, it build the test case for you. Okay. Otherwise, let me write the code here. I'm just writing here simply open the demo web shop application. So complete prompting. So just write into one particular notepad and enter that entire prompt in the once. Yes. I think if I have any prompts earlier, I'll try to give that. I don't have any prompts earlier. I think. Open the demo web shop URL or application. Once the application is open, navigate to login page. Once we navigate to the login page, let's give the manual test flows, okay? Enter valid email ID or registered email ID in a email ID field. So I'll mention here. Field as, I'm just giving my credentials directly. Next one, enter registered password in the password field. Very simple logics, okay? Then click on login button, okay? Once you mention the login button, team, I'm just giving here my expected result. What is the expected result? And the user should be logging and be redirect successfully. Simply mention like a success. That's it. So here last, I'm just mentioning here, generate the required test steps and identify the relevant. So I'll just prepare all this prompts document separately. You can utilize that. UI controls and create modules and create a complete executable file. Okay. Complete executable test flow. That's it. Just take a copy. Come here. I already paused this one day. I'm just going with a new test case. Select this one, click on continue. And even we can run the scenarios in a MCPs using MCP, okay? But to work with MCPs, we require Visual Studio installations. Either 4 options Tricentis is team providing right now: Visual Studio, Cloud, and just give and provide the instructions. I already provided all the instructions one by one team. If you want to give the numbering directly, you can give the numbering like this. So then Tosca Agentic it understand what exactly it has to do. So the last and final one is so here you can see at the time of generating the code, here you can see 2 options, co-create and autonomous. I'm just using co-create. Verify each automation test steps before it's performed. The purpose of co-create is here, team, creation of the test step. It verify before the performance. And autonomous is nothing but Tosca Agentic generate the full sequence of test steps without your intervention. Co-create, our intervention is required, but autonomous, our intervention is not required. I'm just using co-create right now. Both the ways we can do, okay? It is generating the test case. So here automation is running. It automatically create the test cases and all, okay? Any questions meanwhile? The script is going right?
So sure, I think since you have on-premise, so you are also navigating to the cloud. So if we have the on-premise license, how we can register for a tenant? If we can
Tenant
provide some of it.
registration, we required a business mail ID for that.
Okay. So but
Business
the
mail,
existing premise on-premise license will not work, is it?
no. The on-prem license, it won't work for the cloud. The tenant license you can utilize for the on-prem, but the cloud on-prem you cannot use for the cloud. For cloud, we require business mail ID. Once you register with your business mail ID, then it's create the 14 days of trial version for one business mail ID. Okay. 14 days of trial version for one business mail ID. Once you are exceed with that, again, you have to take another business mail ID and go with a trial. So instead of worrying with the business mail IDs, I can give you directly access to you. Okay. Are you able to see the flow itself? It is creating and executing.
I can see.
So I'm not doing anything, Tim. The Tosca cloud itself, it is interacting with the browser using
Also, we are doing the self-healing also in case any property could change. So how it will
yeah, we
adopt?
can read it.
We can do it.
Like in the commander, what are the way you are just checking the properties and change properties, dynamically changed properties and all, right? The similar way we have in a cloud also. Okay. The same cloud Tosca commander only, but here it is a cloud commander. That's it. But some changes are there. Not exactly replica. Some modifications are there. Some changes are there. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, Aksha, here we are creating modules are already is there. It is reusing.
I'm so sorry, your voice is breaking for me. Devinder.
Anusha,
No,
Yeah.
no.
how come we are
Anusha,
not
are you
getting?
going to cover any SAP modules as part of this?
Yeah. I'll take SAP SD module 1 end-to-end flow and SAP Fiori 1 end-to-end flow. That's it.
Okay.
Anusha, one more thing here, like
Demo workshop.
Guys, please go with one by one. Otherwise, raise your hands. I can ask you, just unmute and ask your questions. Okay. Yes, Balakrishna, do you have any questions? Okay. Neeraja? Yes, I think most of the people are already raised their hands. I'll call you one by one. Yes, Yuvraj, please tell me, what is
Yeah.
your question?
My question is, right, we can able to create models itself, Anusha, here. Automatically models will be created. How it will be. Just
So here it is not a drag and drop access. Okay.
okay.
There is no drag and drop option in the cloud. We can directly add the test step into test case level. I'll show you here. It is generating the test case after proceeding with that. Let me pause it and I'll show you. Okay. Yeah, it's completed. Let me save the test. Save and finish. I'm just skipping a new module, okay? And it is preparing the test data also. This is your test case and it is already saved. If you open this one, and it is loading the test case. And this is the web browser and header, click on the login page. And after that, are you able to see email ID, password is entered and then it is clicked on?
Yes.
Okay. To work with a cloud level, just select here in the build section, all assets. Okay. In the all assets, if you see here, the modules itself, here itself, you can see. For example, if you want to create any test case, go to test case section. Here you can see one option like a test case option. Once you choose the test case, here you can see create a test case. Create test case with the AR recording feature is there and normal creation is also there. At the time of creating a module team, you can create or these all are the standard module subset. Are you able to see all the standard modules? It is added in the standard objects. Just search which module you want. I'm just using open URL. Once you're done, here plus icon is there. If you click on plus, then it add the step here directly. The same value column and action modes also same and data types also same. Not much difference, okay? There is no drag and drop option. You can see everything in one particular location. This is the standard modules. These all are the modules which we created. And these all are the standard assets. Clear? Save the data and run that particular test cases into playlist level. If you want to see that, let me show you all the test cases option. In the test cases section team, right now one test case is created. Open demo web shop. This is the test case which is created by Agentic. Here you can see click on login is completed and then entering all the details are completed. If you want to see this particular module related properties. Then go to the user assets here and select the module. Select the modules, which modules it is created. Otherwise, go to here, the module section. If you choose the module and each module level, the properties you can see in the right side. Able to see general properties, business type is link, explicit name by default it is added, cardinality is 0 to 1, 1 and 0 to n. And if you want to add any additional parameters, see tag is A and inner text login is captured to recognize this one as a unique property. Clear all? The interface itself it is changed and some of the features is also changed compared to Tosca Commander to Tosca Cloud. Okay. And here also we have a recommended workflow team. You don't need to worry. I already prepared a complete end-to-end document flows for you. So I'll give you the entire material. So go through the material, utilize that material as a reference to work with the Tosca Cloud. Clear?
I understand. Here.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, there will be 200 points. Basically, that 200 points is for our trial version or in real time when you use in any company.
I think your voice is breaking. Not sure,
Okay.
maybe issue with my side. The real time, I just heard few words only. The real time. Could you please come again?
No, so what I'm trying to ask is, so you mentioned the 2000 points for this particular agentic AI prompt something, right? The natural prompt. So that is for only for the trial version, or it is even for in my business account. So whenever I work for any company, that company provides a life for you. So it's also limited to that 200 points or
No.
something. Is there any limitation?
Only business account. For trial version, you can get 2000 tokens. That's it. Okay. But business account, if the company project perspective, if you're really utilizing the Tosca Cloud, they have a trial version for 360 days. Renewals are there, right? They do the
So
renewal, they
in
give
that
access
case,
to that.
okay, in that case, there is no limitation on my prompt, right?
That prompt, everything is there. See,
No.
for
No,
practice purpose,
okay. For only practice purpose, there is a limitation.
I'm
But in
just
real time,
telling, only practice purpose, there is a limit. Okay. The
okay.
practice purpose, the limit is 14 days and you can utilize all the features which is within this 14 days. If you want to extend this one, we have to upgrade the request with the Tricentis team purchasing the licenses and all. But real time, this is not the case. We don't have any particular trial period for that. Okay. The business holders, they'll take care to get the proper licenses for the team members. You can use all AI features in the cloud in real time, but practice purpose, we have a limit. Getting?
Okay.
Anusha, just have a question. If you can go back to that Tosca on-prem commander, Tosca commander, which you had opened.
Okay.
Here you like that add-on option is there. Is it specific to this particular Tosca version or it's coming from, I think it is a 2025 or 2026 version which is installed here?
2024 version, here you can see option like a Tosca Copilot only, not agentic, right?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
Yes.
say. So this require a separate license apart from the basic Tosca commander license, because
No.
in our case, we are only finding that Tosca Copilot is available. I think here
Exactly. So initially in Tosca Commander, you can see the option as a only Tosca Copilot option. Okay. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to install this agentic test in your system. Okay. I already downloaded that and I installed in my system. That is the reason you are seeing here like agentic. For
Okay.
agentic, it is one executable file are there and try to download that and install. Once you install the agentic in your system, you can able to see instead of Copilot, you can see agentic test automation.
Okay, but if you're like with the parent organization with which you're working, in this case, if they really require as part of the project, then all these things had to be
Copilot
taken
also
care of.
doing the same, na?
But think like the features are very limited. Like
Features limited in a Copilot, but here yours, you could just request them to install Agentic in systems. Then they
so
are
I mean to
able
say that this
to
one will require an additional request to the scientist team to get it, because by default
not
it will
required.
not be there.
Not required. If you go to the support website, the support website is there, right? Tricentis website.
Yes.
There you can able to download. Let me show you my Agentic. I just downloaded from there only. Agentic command. Here are you able to see? MSI file.
Yes.
Tosca
Okay.
Agentic Test Automation MSI file. I just downloaded from the support.tricentis website and I given to my team members. They install this one.
Okay.
If you do this MSI file installation, then you are able to see in your Tosca Commander as a Agentic Test Automation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So
it all
if
again comes down to the let's suppose you are working with an organization. If they are willing to go for it, then we can connect to that incentive, because individually I don't think it is.
yeah, that is not a recommended approach. Just connect to the Tricentis team. As part of the package, they'll add the MSA file. Okay.
Yeah. And one more thing, that test case which you ran through the cloud Tosca server, the thing is that, like, is there a way to review the modules or review the test cases before running it? Here it ran, and then I think
Yes, we can.
simultaneously it is creating.
So before doing a run, just give the prompt, okay? Review the test case. So even if you want to review the test case, just go here, go to the test case section and check this test case is created in the form of recommended workflow like precondition, process or post condition. And if not, just add the folder structures here, like add the folder structure, name it as a precondition or prerequisite or some different terminologies are there na, based on the project.
Yes. Precondition,
So
then post condition,
close
something like
this,
that.
keep this one to the top and add one more folder. So don't select these things.
Okay. No, I mean to say, like, once you run the test case, post that, like, is there a way you can review, update the test case, and simultaneously, like, if required, the modules are created along with simultaneously?
It automatically update to the your latest runs. Okay. In a cloud to run the test cases, we have a playlist option, not a execution list. Okay. The
Okay.
playlist level, you can able to see all the test cases after first run. Let us assume you just recognized one of the error is there. Okay. You want to fix that. Once you fix that, it automatically replicate your playlist. You no need to go and try, no need to do a synchronize kind of things here. Okay.
Okay.
That is possible. And even
So is
if you
there an
run
option of
anything also, you can able to see here directly in the runs.
Okay.
Agent
So is there
runs,
an option of
cloud.
rescanning a module, like if any properties of the module attribute changes?
Yeah, just go to the module section and update the properties. Earlier, I just show you, right? Go to the module, select the which module properties you want to update. Once you open that, in the right side, properties tab is there, right? In the properties tab, general tab, these all are the general properties and these all are the properties. So I think these are the right one we are looking for. Title of the module and business IDs, technical parameters, the tag, engine, which one it is selected, and details related. So this is the module right now I selected. If you choose this email, you can see this email is identified with ID, tag, and a type. If you want to modify any of these properties, come here and modify here, okay?
You mean to say we have to do it directly? There is no, like, in the commander, we used to have a rescan option. It used to rescan, then show you the, if any property has changed. Only if we
Here
used to.
also there, okay? In this workspace, select this one, click on here. One second. There is no rescan option in the cloud team. Just update it.
Okay.
So this is the upload, import, and options. Some new features are there, okay? One second, let me go to the module section specifically, select the module, and then click on here. Open the module, edit module, clone module, move within the workspace. After opening the module, here you can see the risk and option.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously,
Yeah,
it is
that's
there.
what.
Okay.
That's what I
Yeah.
was trying to say. Yeah.
Risk and option is there. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Just go on risk and the module. The scanning window is completely common for Commander and Cloud. Okay.
That's what.
Completely common. So probably we can discuss more in the coming sessions, team. Okay.
Sure, sure.
That's
Just
it.
last question.
Anush, do we have
One
self-healing
question.
property in the Tosca Cloud?
I missed your question. Could you please come again?
Yeah, self-healing property do you have in Tosca Cloud?
Steering properties, right?
Self-healing.
Self-healing, yes, we have.
Okay.
Whenever you are trying to create one modules, it automatically create the self-healing data and self-healing properties also. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And this self-healing properties you can see in the scanning window. The same Tosca Commander scanning window you can see in a cloud also.
Okay.
Next question, team.
Models we have, whatever models we have created, it's not necessary, right? That the properties are always present. We have to manually go and edit those properties.
Not mandatory every time. At the time of as a experienced person, just think about experienced person. At the time of for creation of module only, we can take some precautions, no? Like updating the properties, handling the dynamically changed values. What are the properties are stable? We always pick those properties to create a module, correct? If unexpectedly something is changed, come back and update the property instead of going with a rescan. It's up to you. See, guys, very simple. What are the way you are working in the cloud? The same way it is in a cloud commander, but the small differences are there. Terminologies are changed here. That's it.
So we always have to review when the model is complete.
Hi, Nisha. One question. Questions. Hello?
Yes, please go ahead, Prashant.
Yeah, Nisha. So while you have started to create the skills, right? You have selected T-box agent, correct?
Yes.
And without MCP, like how it actually how the test got automatically executed. So is it MCP already configured here, or?
Yeah. So the thing is here, the test case is not executed, first point. Okay.
Okay.
So Tosca is change the screens to create a modules, build the test case at the time of working with the agentic. Okay. Agentic itself,
Okay.
it is changed the screens and it's created the module and then it build the test case based on the flows. Okay.
Okay.
But the test case is not executed. Understand that. The test case is not
Yeah.
executed. To execute this
Okay.
required MCP.
Okay. So, but for opening the web page and capturing the module, everything, so T-box agent would be sufficing, correct?
That is sufficient.
Okay. And my next question is like, for example, while we are encountering any errors when we are doing the dry run or while we are in the playlist, so is the MCP has auto capability to correct those errors, or is like, do we need to, as a manual, we need to do the intervention and we need to debug? How it will be?
So the MCPs has some limits in Tosca Commander team. Okay. It do run,
Okay.
it give produce the result to us. If you want to fix that, MCP don't have direct authorizations to edit the code. As I mentioned, the job of MCP is here only to run the script. If it is a coding part, then it fix the issues also because the LLM MCP is working together, right? So here also we can ask Agentic to fix the errors if any error is triggered one run on the MCP level. Then it go to the respective module and it find the property and it update the things accordingly.
Accordingly. Okay, got it. So,
Yes.
so whatever automation error which we used to encounter regularly, that MCP can fix it, right, based on its capability.
Yes. And default prompts is also provided by Tricentis only. No need to worry.
Okay.
So as I mentioned,
And yes, sir, please.
yeah. As I mentioned, all the prompts related documentation and the workflows related documentation, material, recommended workflows, agentic flows, integrations, everything I prepared already. You guys can get the
Okay.
document in detail. Okay.
Yeah. 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 Thank you, Anisha, for that. And one more question, Anisha. So regarding the mobile automation, and say, for example, in Commander, we do have the email automation, PDF automation, desktop application automation. So all these are possible also, right?
Yes, that is possible.
Mobile for iOS and Android, and then
Yes.
PDFs, and then other desktop applications.
At the
Okay.
time of
Okay, Anisha. Thank
creating
you.
a module, WebDriver, desktop application, PDF, mobile with Android and iOS, remote terminal, PuTTY applications are there, right? Those are
Okay.
possible, and desktop image applications. If you have any image based, if you want to scan that, go that, and files is also possible. Almost
Okay.
all the
Okay.
features are supporting cloud also. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, team. So team, Monday onwards, same sessions are there, like 9 a.m. onwards, the regular classes will start, and this is a webinar and probably the demo session. The Monday onwards actual classes will run, and who are already confirmed the enrollment, they added into a new group, and there you'll get the latest updates. Okay. And a few more people already raised a hand. Srinivas Rao, could you please go with your question? No. Yuvraj, Raj.
Anusha, one question. It will be like how many days, Anusha? Course will be 25 days.
Only 25 days.
Any functional knowledge, the technical knowledge, the talking, and will taking care, like how we discuss commander, right? At least those stuff I'm asking.
So all the points I'll discuss in detail in next sessions. So the thing is here, Yuvraj, the trial period is very less, right? So to explore all the points, it takes time. That is the reason I just extended for 25 days. If it is not covered within a 25 days, we can extend up to 1 more week also. Okay. So I am here to help you out, get the things clear and in detailed information with material document and how to resolve the challenges and all. Everything we'll discuss as in the commander. Hmm? But if you have already a knowledge,
Okay.
that would be easy for me. Hmm.
Sunday we don't have class, right?
Sunday there is no class, okay? Just do practice.
Sure. Thank you.
Anisha, where to enroll this? I didn't get any contact information regarding this. Whom to contact, any number, something?
I think you guys all are in a WhatsApp group, right?
Yes. But I tried contact them, but I couldn't get the proper response in there.
Let's do one thing. I'll just post one contact details in the WhatsApp group. Just do connect with them. Hmm?
In the same community chat, right?
Same community, okay?
Okay, so that would be
Same
it. Thank you.
community team. I'll just share you the CICD is also covered in this training session. Okay. CICD with DEX. DEX is not related to cloud. E2G I'll cover here. Okay. And for E2G point of view, what are the installations are required and all, I'll tell you that. So Sunday there is no sessions. Recording videos I'll share you within the community today after completion of this session. Go through the recording video. Okay. For trial version, the agentic tokens are 2000. If this limit is exceed, probably I have to go and create another profile in the cloud itself. So do we have any evening batches when I'm CET zone? I understand, Prashant. Right now, the timing I just planned for morning 9 a.m. only. If I planned any evening batches, definitely I'll let you know. Okay. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for your active participation here in this training session, team, and all of your wonderful doubts. I hope everyone got the solutions. We can continue our sessions in the Monday onwards. Yes, Vishwak. Tosca
Thanks.
Basic Clouds and Tosca Basics and Cloud both will cover. And as I mentioned in the 9 a.m. probably it might take 1 hour or more than 1 hour also training session because the trial period is very less. We are going to explore something as soon as possible. Okay.
So what about this 7 a.m. batch is different? This is different.
Which one?
This is not related to that, right?
Which one?
No, we are doing 7 a.m. batch, right? I'm in 7 a.m. batch.
Same only.
Tosca.
Same. Yeah.
Same only, right?
Same 9 a.m. batch. Okay. See, guys, who are already my existing students are now trying to learn cloud. So the timings is 9 a.m., not a 7, not a 8. Okay.
No need to register separately for this, right?
Yeah, who are already existed, just let me know. I'll just check with your details in the back end. I'll let you know. Okay, now?
Okay.
Anusha, regarding this course fees details and all these things, where we can get it?
I'll
Is there
just
any?
post every registration related information in the WhatsApp community team. I hope everyone in the WhatsApp community, right?
Yeah, we are there.
So I'll post that.
Do we have any weekend sessions? Because for working people who are willing to learn, so is there any weekend sessions can be provided?
As of now, I'm not planned any weekend. Probably I'll make it next week.
Yeah, because like maybe like I can also refer some of my friends who are looking for upgrading. So it will be more helpful like if we have some weekend batches also running.
Sure, Tim. Definitely, I'll plan the weekend batches also. Okay. But
Yeah,
weekend
thanks
batches,
a lot.
what is the drawback? The license trial is 14.
I got it.
Only two days, 2 days, I think 4 days. Probably we have to spend more than 3 to 4 hours in the weekends.
Okay.
That is the reason I'm not planned a weekend training sessions. Okay.
Will you record the session? Like
Yeah, I
we are
already recorded this session. I'll just share with you. And
not
we have
this session. From Monday onwards, the class starts. No? That
daily
session.
recordings you will get.
Okay.
Daily recording videos and materials and assignments, everything I'll just share with you. And we have LMS also. I'll introduce that LMS with you all.
Anusha, I'm not registered in a WhatsApp group. I got a registration through an email, but not in the WhatsApp group. Will you
I'll
add
just
me, please?
share with you, Shravanti. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So, who are not in the community, I'll add all of your mobile numbers. Just type your mobile numbers in the chat. Okay? I'll just gather all of your mobile numbers and I'll add into the community. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thanks to you all of your wonderful weekend time. We can connect Monday onwards. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anusha. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Aisha.